is your last colour for the master room, inspired by the trees outside. Green.
Olive green. I love that. It's a deep. It is like the trees.
Yeah.
I love this.
It's quite dark and quite masculine.
Mark, we did a colour similar to this over 10 years ago.
For a long time.
And I think it's kind of like it's got a bit of an 80s vibe to it, don't you think?
Yeah. So let's see what you do.
I've got some good ideas. This is going to be fun.
Let's go.
Marky, I'm calling this one Venetian Luxe, and I tell you what, I feel like I've stepped into an 80s time warp, which I am loving. We've got these beautiful textures of this chinchilla fur, and then building up through linens, through velvets, through cottons, and all the way up to those French prints there at the back.
Yes, now you mixed pattern too, not just texture, but
well, mixed patterns,
all sorts of pattern.
Yeah, I have, Mark, but I think everything has nods back to the decadent days of the 80s, and I'm just loving it. Why can't we have that now?
Well, it's quite masculine, but quite comforting.
I think a female could be comfortable here too. We'll find out, won't we? But it's for me, it's just an era that we went through, and the deep olive wall just pings with all these bright colours, white colours, and then the rich dark chocolate brown.
So this is your first one. You've got another one to go.
I'm maybe going to soften from here, but I'm really excited. I hope you are too.
Oh yes, I am.
I think, and I just want to lay on this. How beautiful is that?
Oh God, that's good.
This one.
I like this one, given brown, which is not really in the moment. Brown is hard to do.
Brown's hard colour to work with, but I wanted to do something a little more classic. I would call it classic contemporary, but it has nods to mid-century.
Well, it does with this sort of style here, and this sort of.
We picked those cushions up in a second-hand shop in Potts Point about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
These here were a big trend 5 years ago, all the way down to Kmart, but we've gone for quite understated. So it's got hints of gold.
Yeah.
But then it's layered with texture. We've got the velvet, we've got the wools, we've got the linens, we've got the sequins and satins.
And nothing's expensive here.
Nothing's expensive. Well, these pieces here are from IKEA.
Yeah.
That lamp over there is a original Baccarat.
That's original Baccarat. We got that in the Paris antique markets.
Yeah.
At kind of a brick-brack stall. I don't know that they realised how good it was.
But it's like a 1930s piece.
Yeah, that's
and it's all tied together. I find this here has layers of textures and a story that's building towards something that's quite subtle.
Yes.
So it's not overpowering, because not everything has to be a big statement. Something can be a little bit more calm, and I find this quite calm.
It is very calm. You've got one more look in you.
I've got one more look. I've got many more looks in me.
Well, yes.
But I've got one more look to do. And I think you guys are going to like what I interpret.
third and final look for this master bedroom challenge.
And Mike, it just makes me smile. I'm going to call this one Holiday Beach Shack. To me, the organicness of this, the driftwood,
Yeah.
we picked this up from our beach.
Yeah.
And you made that up for me. It didn't fit. We're sort of not
Kind of try to make it work, but it still has the sets.
I think it's fabulous. I love it, and it just gives this room the feel of we're on holidays. We're in the beach shack, and to me, right now, we all want to feel like we're on holidays in the beach shack.
Exactly.
So we've laid with soft pinks to try and give a soft feel.
Yeah.
This wall worked perfectly for this.
It's interesting that colour works well with the pink.
Well, I picked, but I've tied it in with hints of green in the bed.
Yeah.
And some earthy shades. I've mixed the textures between being quite organised, like this Laura Ashley throw here, but through to organic tones, so it keeps it nice and soft. This is all very organic here, and I anchored it at this end by making the throw at the end just tossed there.
Just tossed there.
So we're sort of balancing. It's all about balancing the whole
So
story.
we know we're at the beach because you've got
We've
shells,
got seashells,
you've got
sand, and then
sand.
sand inside the the lamps.
So some of these items we've used a number of times. You've used them differently, and these are all really that's inexpensive. These are all really inexpensive. This is H&M. It's H&M. What was that?
They're IKEA.
IKEA.
Marky, this is the way I want to feel on our holiday at the beach. And we live at the beach, so life can be one big holiday.
So that's our master bedroom restyling challenge done.
I hope you had as much fun as we did, because the more we did, the more I was enjoying it. And we hope that we could have shared some ideas. We've done so many different genres and styles and layering textures.
And hopefully it inspires some creativity while we're in isolation. But we're also going to do some other things.
We're going to do a few other tricks, and we'll announce that to you in the coming week.